A little bit about myself. My name is Fresh Prince of Wakanda. Wakanda. What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the first official upload of the Fresh Prince of Wakanda television channel. Yeah, so a little bit about me for everybody that's new to this channel, which would be everybody. This is the first upload. But I am a gaming. This channel will be a gaming channel. This will be an anime channel. This will be a anime gaming channel. Some discussion videos here and there. I've got a couple ideas for some tier lists that I think would be pretty entertaining for the most part. And this is where I'll be putting all that stuff. I also stream on Twitch at Fresh Prince of Wakanda TV on Twitch, and I'll have my socials in somewhere here, top right, bottom left. I didn't point in any of those directions. But so Sparking Zero is coming out in just a few days. And so I had put zero thought into who I'm going to be maining in this game. And there are a whopping 182 characters in this game. So I need to figure out who out of this beefy cast I'm going to be maining. And so we'll see. So before we get a little fun fact, who cares? I grew up playing the Budokai games. Budokai 3 was the game that I probably spent the most hours in. So this will really be the first Tenkaichi game I've ever tried, and we'll see how that goes. I'm excited. I have been loving all the content that's been coming out about this game. I'm so excited. I'm ready to make content on this game. I've got a couple of things in my head that I'm excited for that we'll get into, but let's go ahead and get into the tier list first of all. So I think this will be good for now, and then we could probably like add or move a tier or add tiers as we go. So starting off, Teen Goku. This one I'll probably dabble in. So I'm planning on doing the next anime watch through, or like anime that I'm going to watch is I'm going to watch Dragon Ball Z from beginning to end. So starting in Dragon Ball. If I love the series so much, I might include Super, but we'll at least go from like episode 1 of Ball to the end of Z, because I watched Dragon Ball Z growing up as a kid, but I never watched Dragon Ball. And especially earlier this year when Akira Toriyama passed away, it was really it became something that I really wanted to do a lot more sooner. Anyway, so I'll dabble with Teen Goku, but if like his combos or if his gameplay looks pretty sick, his super or his ultimate looks really fucking sick. So I'll dabble. Base Goku early. Yeah, I'll put him here too. I'll probably play a I will definitely be playing a Goku. And the same thing. Yeah, I'll probably play Goku. I feel like strongly about a lot of these first ones. So Goku's. Yeah, Goku is a solid character, but he's not like my favorite. So these guys will probably be right here. I'll say like we'll have like a pocket Goku. Yeah, we'll have what's the base Goku? Yeah, just like I feel like you do need, if you're gonna play a Dragon Ball Z game, you need to play at least one Goku. Scouter Vegeta. Vegeta is personally my favorite. This isn't my favorite version of Vegeta. Yeah, he'll probably be here. Giant forms, I'm not rocking with that. I've never really been a big fan of giant forms, and like the little that I have played of the Tenkaichi games. Base Vegeta. These versions of Vegeta are the ones I personally like. Like, I don't like the shoulder pads on Vegeta, so between like these, yeah, Majin Vegeta, That's now here we are. This is where we're at now. This is where we're getting to. Majin Vegeta's sick. Um, I'll you know what? I'll even put this version of Vegeta up there too. The I like the whole thing about like Vegeta over the course of the series losing more and more of his Saiyan armor as he's becoming more human, and then ultimately culminating in Majin Vegeta. Um, and I like that visual storytelling a lot, so that's really dope. So yeah, I think all of these Vegetas, these are the first characters I know I'm instant locking in day one. Base Vegito. Mm, I'm I'm a more of a Gogeta stan, and I see him not too far in the list. So honestly, just for the fuck of it, I'll put base Vegito here and Super Vegito. If I'm instant locking anybody, it's yeah, this my goat, my king, my glorious king, Super Gogeta. And I uh put it down in the comments if you like the Dragon Ball Z colorway of Super Gogeta, or the where is he? He's probably further down here. Or the oh here it is. The Gogeta from Super. And actually since I'm down here, let's go ahead and yeah. Yeah, these I like Super Gogeta. Actually, I think for right now, he's Super Gogeta is like the top of back pocket. Like I'll play him, and if his gameplay looks sick, like his combos and shit and all his supers, because I've seen most of it, but I haven't. Once I see it in action, I'll probably decide if he stays right here or he gets bumped up. But no, Super Gogeta, I love that color on. I love that color, like the orange and black. I like it way more than like the yellow. All right, so on to the Gohans. So yeah, I'm not gonna organize these, but like I have an idea on like vibes who I want. So I love the Cell arc. Uh, I love the Cell arc, but not my big. I'm not the biggest fan of like Gohan here. I never really most Dragon Ball games I never really played like the younger version of Gohan. Saiyaman, probably not playing Saiyaman. Adult Gohan, specifically this version of Gohan is so gas to me. That version of Gohan I rock with a lot. This fit with it's the Great Saiyaman without the helmet. I think he doesn't have the cape in this one. Yeah, he doesn't have the cape. It's just the green and black. This is saucy. This is the sauciest version of Gohan. Ultimate Gohan was one of my personal favorites. He was a character when for like the millisecond I picked up DBFZ. I rocked with Ultimate Gohan very late. Future Gohan. Future Gohan's another back pocket character. Here we go. Here is that nigga. Let's go ahead. Shoot. Nope. You get up here. Get away from these. Get away from the rest of these guys. Yep. This one. Yeah. Trunks, day one. First person I'm figuring out. Put this. Every one of them. All of them need that. Can't. Trunks is my favorite character in Dragon Ball Z. This is the costume I need for Trunks. If it gets added later, or if it's already in the game, I'm maining it 200%. But the scene where in the Cell arc he comes out of the hyperbolic time chamber and like his clothes are tattered, his hair is like super long, he's got like the high ponytail, and it's like he's got like the ripped jeans and shit. That shit is gas. I need that version in the game. That is my king, my goat, the aura farmer himself. Um, so yeah, Trunks day one, immediately. All right, so Kid Trunks and Kid Goten. I, I'll yeah, these guys are going in Dabble. Weirdly enough, I like Goten more than I like Trunks, but yeah, yeah, this feels right. Gotenks, I'll dabble. So if they add, this is most likely going to be DLC, but like Teen Gotenks, that's he's somewhere up here. He's somewhere in these top 2 tiers. He's somewhere up here. But like this version of Gotenks, he was cool, and I have like an old figure of Gotenks somewhere in my apartment. Yeah, he was cooler when I was younger because his design looked sick, and I just like the fusion dance, like that fit. I forget what it's called, but that fit more than like that's also why I like Gogeta over Vegito because I don't like that fit as much. Oh, despite the fact that I'm wearing like the Potara earrings. Piccolo. Hmm. Piccolo has always been one of those characters that's like he's pretty sick. I'll I'll play a little bit of Piccolo as time goes on. Nail. I rock with Nail more just because his fit is harder to me. I mean, he really just got on like a little scarf, I guess. Yeah, scarf and some pants, but it like I like it a little bit more than like uh Piccolo's. But like power wise, I'll probably end it like based on the scale how this game is scaled, I'd probably end up playing like this version of Piccolo more than the other one. But like design wise, which is kind of who I go for more, I look for the saucier characters. Um I love saucy characters. Hence why this guy is at the top of the leaderboard right now. But yeah. So I'd probably play Nail a lot more just because of how much saucier he is. Cool, but I probably won't play him. Mr. Satan. I am putting Mr. Satan in the back pocket just so I can be a troll. I just want to cause chaos with this character. I'm just trying to piss people off. Videl. I'll probably dabble with Videl. Here's the other one. Here's my other goat. I dislike. I'm not a big fan of like the redesign he gets in like Dragon Ball Broly. I like this fit in this version of Bardock so heavy. He was one of the first few characters I picked up in Dragon Ball Fighters. Also, um this top tier, you can tell who my favorite YouTuber is. Shout out Lotus. But yeah, this version of Bardock is so sick. He's immediately day one. Raditz could convince me. His moves in every game were always sick. Did he have a green? I don't think his key blasts were green. I remember he had the purple one, which was Double Sunday, and he had another one. I could be misremembering this entirely. Cyberman, nope. Nappa, nah. I'm not touching any of these guys. Nope. 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 No. I'm not touching any of these people. Guldo. Actually, this is. I have a YouTube video in mind, and that's the only way. That's the only way. Honestly, if any version of these I would play, it would probably be fourth form. Full power Frieza. No, I'm not a big fan of like the weirdly muscular like uh triple X shoulders Frieza. No, I can keep that. Mecha Frieza, keep that. Got a little bit ahead of myself. You could convince me to play King Cold if his moves are sick. If his moves are sick, yeah, I could be convinced to play this guy. Dr. Gero, not one of my favorite androids. Here are my goats as well. The fact I might play Back Pocket 18, the MVP himself. This was my pretty much Trunks, Bardock, and Android 17 once he was added to the game. That was my Dragon Ball Fighters team, and I wanted to make that team work so bad. And it could. I think once they got, because when did 17 get added to the roster? Once they added multiple assists, this team had a little bit more breathing room and could actually gel together. But yes, no, Android 17, dope as hell. When Super 17 eventually comes to this game, because I'm pretty sure he will be, he's up here too. He's got a spot waiting for him. Android 16, you could convince me to play Android 16, but he's just not, he's not my type of character. First form Cell, second form, actually first form ugly as fuck. Ugly cicada or cockroach, cicada technically. Perfect Cell, super perfect Cell. These Dragon Ball Budokai specifically, Perfect Cell, I liked him a lot, and I have to imagine there's gonna be some translation over. But yeah, I weirdly rocked with Perfect Cell and Super Perfect Cell in like the Budokai games. He was sick as hell. I should probably diversify my vocabulary with that sentence, but I'll probably rock with this guy. I am very interested to see how I feel about these how I feel about the Buu saga going back and watching it now, because I think I'd have a different, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much. So pretty much I remember at one point you could go in Walmart and get every season of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. Evil Buu, nah. Majin Buu could convince me. This is another character I'd play for a troll, even though he's probably gonna be way stronger than Mr. Satan is. Super Buu, he's always been pretty sick in these games. But yeah. Him and Kid Buu later. Buu Tanks and Buhan could convince me. Yeah. If anything, probably Buu. I'll probably. Nah, that feels right. Kid Buu. Yeah, Kid Boo's probably going up here. More than. I think like what I'm doing right now is I'm just like loosely organizing them just off vibes. Kid Buu is another troll character. Not a troll character, but like his gameplay always looks sick in these games. So I think he'd be fun to play. So that's really what I'm basing it on. And like Kid Buu in video games always has more aura than he did in the show. He did not have nearly as much aura in the show. I think I'll probably dabble with this. And Metal Cooler has the best design to me out of the all those designs. So I'll probably dabble. If he turns out that he's cooler than I thought, then he might go up this list, and I'll probably play him a little bit more. It's 182 characters in this game. This is gonna be pretty. This is gonna be pretty weird. This is gonna be pretty hard to parse through all these characters. Android 13. If I'm going to play any version of Android 13, I like this one more. This one just feels like out of left field. Yeah. And his moves were also kind of sick. Bojack, one of my favorite. This movie has my favorite form of Trunks in it, but is that my favorite form of Trunks? I think so. So if he has some cool shit, I'll mess around with it. Nope. Whoop. Hold up. I'm putting you there for now. Yeah. The animations on his supers look sick as hell. So I'm excited. I'll probably play. He feels like a day one pick. Or at least I'm learning him day one. Tapion. Yeah. I know without you we wouldn't have the Sauce God himself, but yeah. His moves look sick, so I'll probably mess around with him. Know your place. So I am honestly glad because this I didn't play any of the Tenkaichi games. And in Budokai you only get this version of Broly, but honestly, this version of Broly. I rock with him heavy. Again, like I just said, I'm not a huge fan of like the Garlic Jr. Bojack, Z Broly, like the ultra big swole. That's kind of why I like his earlier forms better. But yeah, so these will probably be. This is gonna look weird, putting the stronger version so much lower. Yeah, because again, I'm not looking for the strongest. I'm looking for saucy. The vibes in this tier is what we're going for. I just from a design standpoint, I also like Z Broly a lot more. So it's like if there's any bulky character that I'd probably play semi regularly, it's Z Broly. All right. Now we're just at super and forward. Middle, base, and Super Saiyan. So this is the Goku I would probably. Hold up. There we go. That feels right. Super Goku is the one I probably play the most of. Yeah. If there's any version of Goku that I'll at the end of this game's lifespan, which I think with the amount of stuff that they're putting in this game, it's going to be a long time before this game starts to get old. But at the end, when Sparking Zero is said and done, this is probably going to be the version of Goku that I put the most hours in, especially God. Super Saiyan God is one of my favorite transformations. So, not a huge fan of blue. But you know what? The color palette for Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken has grown on me over time. But yeah, Super Saiyan Blue, I'd say that might be this Super Saiyan. And I forget the version of Super Saiyan that Trunks and Vegeta get in the Cell Saga. That's like, it's just them being like really muscular, and it's like they get a big power increase from it, but the amount of drawbacks is not worth it, which is funny because then isn't that what they make Super Saiyan 3 into later. So yeah, that's kind of funny. Ultra Instinct. If I was going to main any Ultra Instinct, it would probably be Sign. Um, I like Sign a lot. I like Sign a lot more than Master Ultra Instinct, which I don't think is a hot take anymore. I think that's a pretty lukewarm take now. Um, so yeah, so that looks good. Thank you, both of you. No, this feels right. Yeah, God, Super Saiyan God, Vegeta is so cool. That transformation scene in in the DBS Broly movie, that was gas. This is also um this is for sure is probably going to be Super Vegeta is going to, or Dragon Ball Super Vegeta is going to be the one that I play the most of when it's all said and done. Out of the Vegetas, Blue Vegito, where's your brother? Potential hot take. I'm not the biggest fan of this version of Trunks, but because it's Trunks, your I'll mess around with this. Uh this fit is not the my favorite for Trunks. I liked the purple hair. Honestly, for this outfit, I don't think his purple hair would make sense. It wouldn't fit. And I know like he has blue hair because his mom has blue hair. My goat, my king, my lord, the MVP himself, instant lock day one. Beerus is another character I feel like is I want in like my main rotation. I picked up Beerus later on in Fighter's lifespan, and he was pretty sick. So he looks pretty dope. Whis, yeah, this feels right. Whis is cool. I've seen the whole thing about him being broken, but once we get the game, he's probably going to have a whole bunch of drawbacks. So yeah. Um, this version of Frieza, this is probably this version of Frieza has the best chances of being my main. Golden Frieza, this is the Golden Frieza is the closest to any Frieza I would probably play. Hit. Yeah. Based on how many characters are in the game, hits probably that's the highest he's gonna get. Super Saiyan Rose, the bougiest and coolest transformation. It's I don't even have to. There's nothing to add. I know there might be some freak boys out there that are playing Kefla just cause she's a baddie, and I'm watching you. I know what you are. I'm familiar with your game, and that's why. Yep. And then Analyzer, don't know who the hell you are. Nigga, my name Dishbo. For the meme, and just so I can put in a YouTube video, nigga, my name Dispo. Yeah. Topo. Keep that. Jiren could convince me off. Aura. This is my favorite. Oh yeah. Now we are in. Damn near all of these are going in the same tier. But Base Goku GT. GT has a lot of nostalgia for me. Like I used to watch it religiously growing up as a kid. Yeah, I watched that DVD so much. I'm surprised it's not scratched to hell and back now. One of my favorite transformations in Dragon Ball history. You two side by side. Super Saiyan 4s are so gas. When I was younger, I liked Super Saiyan Vegeta more than Goku. But now that specific color, like his fur being a little bit pinker, it just looks so cool. I liked the red a lot as a kid, but now I'm appreciating that pink a lot more. It's like a weird pink. Pan, I might like her more. Yep. You go up here. You go up here with these guys. Oob and Majub. I actually screamed when I saw him in the GT trailer because I was like, it's unfortunate that I couldn't get Oob and Super 17, but if I was to take the fact getting Oob was like that felt like a dub to me, a small dub. I like this version of Baby Vegeta more than the other ones. I'll yeah, we'll put you up here. Where you at? But Baby Vegeta's dope as hell. That's honestly this arc. That is the best. I don't think that's a hot take. This is the best arc in Sin and Omega Shenron. Yeah, not somebody that's gonna be in my main rotation. And then last but not least, Daima Goku. He is probably has honestly, considering where it's taking place in the story, he has a lot of potential, but I would really like to see what Daima Goku plays like and what he looks like before I decide on that. So he has the most. He could go up or down dramatically depending on how the Daima series goes. But I have high hopes for it. But that is the entirety of who I am maining in Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. So just looking at our Instalocked here, we've got base Trunks and the Super Trunks, Oob and Majub, Bardock, Super Saiyan 4, Super Saiyan 4's Android 17, Vegeta, Majin Vegeta, that version of Adult Gohan, Goku. Sorry, my phone was ringing. The God Goku's, base Vegetas. Oh, God, Super Vegetas. There we go. Nope. Honestly, satisfied with this list. So, I think this is a solid, and this is just off of vibes alone. This is pretty close to what I was expecting my main tier to be. So that will wrap up this video. So appreciate anybody that stuck around till the end. And I am very excited for all the stuff that Sparking Zero is going to bring, not only to this channel, but just as in general. It's like Dragon Ball fans are eating good. And so leave down in the comments who you think your main is, who you plan on your main being, and ready to make some dope content. So yeah, so I stream on Twitch every other day or every other week. But the easiest way to catch that is to follow me on Twitter, and I always tweet live announcements whenever I'm streaming. And yeah, so looking forward to all the dope content I plan on making on this game and other games in general. And I will catch you guys later. Peace.